Ooh, yeah. Hey, everybody, welcome to Celebration's first virtual Pride celebration, celebrating LA Pride 2020. I'm your host, Parnell Damone Marcano, company here at Celebration Theater. Sit back, relax, get you a cocktail, and let's just have a good time. I can't fool myself, I don't want nobody else to ever love me. You are my shining star, my guiding light, my love fantasy. There's not a minute, hour, day, or night that I don't love you. You're at the top of my list, cause I'm always thinking of you. I still remember in the days when I was scared to touch you, how I spent my days dreaming, planning how to say I love you. You must have known that I had feelings deep enough to swim in. That's when you opened up your heart and you told me to come in. Oh, my love. 1,000 kisses from you is never too much. I just don't want to stop. Oh, my love. 1,000,000 days in your arms is never too much. And I just don't wanna stop. Never touch, never too much, never too much, never too much. Little hot tea, huh? Oh yeah. Woke up today, looked at your picture just to get me started. I called you up and you weren't there and I was broken hearted. Hung up the phone, I can't be too late, the boss is so demanding. Open the door up and to my surprise there you were standing. Who needs to go to work to hustle for another dollar? I'd rather be with you cause you make my heart scream and holler. Love is a gamble and I'm so glad that I am winning. We come a long way and yet this is only the beginning of my love. 1,000 kisses from you is never too much. And I just don't want to stop. Oh, my love. 1,000,000 days in your arms is never too much. And I just don't want to stop. Oh, my love. 1,000 kisses from you is never, 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 never. I just don't want to stop. Oh, my love. Yeah. Hey, happy Pride, LA. Hey, it's never too much. Now there's a little bit of vodka or cocktail up in this tea. Oh my goodness, my goodness. Yes, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, everybody. Hold on, girl. I'm done. We're finished. I know it was cute. Leave it alone. Anyway, hi, everybody. Once again, my name is Parnell Damone Marcano. I am the company manager here at Celebration Theater. Let me make sure I got the right little view going on here for everybody. Because, you know, see myself. Wait, how about that? Okay. Michelle, I think I might need you to turn your picture off. You're showing up here. Or is it just me? There we go. Ah, hi. Okay. Anyway, again, hello. Welcome to Celebration's first virtual Pride celebration, celebrating LA Pride. Since we're not able to gather in person like we have in previous years, we're doing it virtually so we keep everybody safe and happy, still excited. I need to get a fan because it's hot, baby. So before we get the evening started, I want to tell you what Celebrating Pride is all about. So Celebrating Pride, a Celebration Theater's first ever virtual theater festival in observance of Pride 2020. Started on Monday. We had Spencer Lift, do a dance combination for us. That was fun. Yesterday was the Chuck Rowland Award that was presented to Roger Q. Mason. And tonight is our open mic talent show. We're getting to see a lot of Celebration company members display their talents. And some of our friends have come to share a little love and joy and mirth and some touching moments as well. So we're very excited about that. And we thank you all for being here. So we will continue events going through Saturday, June 13th. So you can look on our website, www.celebrationtheater.org/pride, and that'll give you the list of all our events, when they're happening, and the link that'll take you there so you can watch us on Instagram or YouTube or whichever venue we're using to promote that day's event. We are proud to announce that each event is dedicated to a different cause that works to create change. Any donations received from tonight's event will be contributed directly to the LGBTQ Plus Freedom Fund, which is a fund that is a Black-led nonprofit LGBT Freedom Fund that pays bail for LGBTQ plus people held in jail or in immigration detention. With that, we got that business out the way, and we're going to keep moving on to our next performer. Our next performer is my good friend, Michelle Lane. My little sister's name is Michelle, so whenever there's a Michelle, I'm like, oh, I want Michelle to go after me. So telling you a little bit about Michelle. Michelle Lane is an Ovation Award-winning actor and was in the second company of Avenue Q. I think I might have seen you in that, Michelle. We'll have to talk about that after this. She co-created Dory for the stage version in Disney's Finding Nemo. Keep on spamming, just keep spamming, just keep spamming. So she's going to be performing The Kid Inside from Is There Life After High School? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Michelle Lane.
There's a kid inside, and I have her with me always. There's a kid inside, walking down old high school hallways. There's a kid inside, at a desk, at a dance, in the halls, in the showers. There's a kid inside to this very day. And she makes a try for that high pop fly that I fumbled one September. And she makes a fuss over some A+ that I shouldn't still remember. And she goes along, getting hurt, getting mad, fighting fights that are over. And unless I'm strong, all my senses are carried away. I can feel my hand, my trembling hand, on Michelle's Angora sweater. I can hear my band, that awful band, only now it sounds much better. I can see the kid I used to be, on the stage, on the field, on the lunch line. I can feel her tugging at me. Every time I think I don't care, I blink, and she's there again. She's there again, fighting ancient wrongs, humming old hit songs in my head, singing, come along, come along, come along for the ride, to a time and place I could not forget if I tried. And I never know when the breeze will blow with a rush of old sensation, why the kids should wake and my heart should ache every time I smell carnation. Something rings a bell, anything at all it takes is the slam of a locker, or the switch from summer to fall. A change of season seems barely reason, but there she goes again, humming her songs, fighting ancient wrongs, humming old hit songs in my head. I could not forget if I tried. There she goes again, humming her songs. She's there again, there's a kid inside.
Woo! Yeah, Michelle. That was awesome. Wait, did you go away? Come back, Michelle.
Sorry.
Did
I'm
y'all
like,
go
bye.
away? And she's like, okay, I'm done. Bye.
Bye-bye.
That was awesome.
Thank
Now,
you.
okay, so yeah, I think Avenue Q, I think, was the first Broadway show that I actually saw. What year were you there?
I was in the second company, the one that went to Vegas. So
Okay.
yeah, that was 2005 and 6. And then in 2006 I got to close it on Broadway with a lot of us got to close it. So my toes got to touch the Broadway stage.
See, that's what I tell everybody. I said, listen, I know people. My friends are Tony Award winners and nominees and Broadway performers and Oscar and Grammy. And shoot,
Hmm.
no folks. Love that was absolutely wonderful. And thank you for being a company member here at Celebration Theater. Oh,
Thank
and
you.
y'all, Michelle just got married.
I did.
Awesome, honey. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Mwah. Yeah. Coming up next is my good girlfriend, Miss Gina Torrecilla. Now, she is a seasoned married woman. She and her hubby, they've been together for a while. They got, children's and, well, she got children. She got children and stuff too. But let me see. Let me get a little bit about Gina. Gina is an actor, writer, and her appearance, I need my light. Oh, there we go. Okay. Hi, Gina. Okay, I'm gonna brag about you a little bit. All right, you're an actor, writer whose appearances include 911, Scandal, I saw you, girl. Mad Men. Theater credits include Die Mommy Die, Priscilla Queen of the Desert, and as a writer, Attack of the Second Bananas, All's Well That Ends. Ooh, we're gonna chit some chit chat. And you have another one that you're working on now that I want to hear more about when you finished your piece here. Performing a monologue from They Dance Real Slow in Jackson. Y'all show your love to Gina Torrecilla.
Can I have your attention, please? People, thank you. The virtual but still sacred meeting hour of the Moose Ladies will officially come to order. Now, the first item on our agenda is the annual LGBTQ fundraising dance. Woo! Oh, sisters. This shindig has warmed the hearts of the Moose and friends of the Moose year after year from one end of Jackson to the other. It is the spearhead of our membership drive and the high water mark of our fundraising forum. But in order for this year's affair to be a success, in order for this to be the kind of ball we Moose Ladies can be proud of, well then, sisters, we are going to have to start selling them tickets. Well, now, no tickets, no dance, Marjorie. It's as simple as that. Now, here's how you want to go about it. You want to talk to your friends, your neighbors, the people you work with on a day-to-day basis, and you get them to fork out the cash. And we are not just talking about dancing here, friends. We're talking support for the LGBT Center, support for your Little Leagues, your Babe Ruth, support for the Drug Center. And of course, things like the Moose Haven Trailer Park clear down in Florida, which benefit all good moose all across America from the proceeds of the annual Moose Dance. Now, if folks don't want to buy a few tickets, well, then you just look them right in the eye and you ask them, well, is $10 a ticket too much to ask when it comes to getting a youngster off of them drugs? Is $10 too much to ask for a semi-professional orchestra? Is $10 a ticket too much to ask when it comes to supporting the Moose of this Jackson, the Moose who have done so much and mean so much to you and yours? Well, no. $10 is a couple of peanuts. Oh, but it can mean so much. to them kids in the home for the children of the wayward moose. So just think about that the next time someone says, well, I'm not much on dancing, my friends. Good night.
Yay, Gina. I
Gina
love
being
you.
silly.
We're getting yes, Gina from everybody. That's awesome. Are you having a little cocktail too?
Oh yeah.
Because I know that's what we do, theater people. We drink.
That's what we do.
Now that was awesome. Okay, I was trying to remember some of the other things that you have been in because you've done a lot of stuff. But I want to hear you said there's a new piece that you're writing now.
Yes, I'm working on a play about the Renaissance painter Artemisia Gentileschi, who was an amazing painter. And you don't know about her because she was a woman, and so she was kept, under wraps. However, she had a very famous rape trial. It's not a very funny story. She had a very famous rape trial, and she went public with it in the 1500s, which was not done back then. So this play is about her story, her life, and it's fascinating. She's amazing.
Yay, woman power. I love it. Well, I can't wait to see it. I rah for you.
I know. I rah for you too. I love you.
I love you. I love you, Gina.
I love you, Parnell.
Thank you, Gina Torrecilla, everybody. All right, let me read a little bit of the comments that we're getting over here from our YouTube feed. I got to pick on my picture, so I'm nice and big again. I don't know what y'all see. So, Chef, thank you. I know the shirt is giving me all kind of heavage. Yes, heavage. Since we don't have parade float and stuff, I got to give the kids some kind of, visuals going on here. Dealing with this, Irene Carroll said in Fame, you got to give them visuals. And thank you for the kisses. I have lots of kisses. And I feel here we have New York City, Minnesota, and Vegas in the house. Yes. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Celebration Theater. Thank you all for being here. We're going to keep it going on with our second male performer of the evening, Mr. Nathan Mohebbi. Now, Nathan, film and TV credits include, got a lot of them, Bluff City Law on NBC, Masters of Sex on Showtime, Chasing Life on ABC Family. Theater credits include Hairspray and The World Goes Round. And of course, The Boy from Oz, our award-winning Boy from Oz here, Celebration Theater. Come on in, Nathan. Ladies and gentlemen, Nathan Mohebbi, The Stars and the Moon from Songs from a New World.
Met a man without a dollar to his name, who had no traits of any value but his smile. I met a man who had no yearn or claim to fame, who was content to let life pass him for a while. And I was sure that all I ever wanted was a life like the movie stars led. But he kissed me right here, and he said, I'll give you stars and the moon and a soul to guide you and a promise I'll never go. I'll give you hope to bring out all the life inside you and a strength that will help you grow. I'll give you truth and a future that's 20 times better than any Hollywood plot. And I thought, I'd rather have a yacht. I met a man who lived his life out on the road, who left a wife and kids in Portland on a whim. I met a man whose fire and passion always showed, who asked if I could spare a week to ride with him. And I was sure that all I ever wanted was a life that was scripted and planned. And he said, but you don't understand. I'll give you stars and the moon and the open highway and a river beneath your feet. I'll give you days full of dreams if you travel my way and a summer you can't repeat. I'll give you nights full of passion and days of adventure. No strings, just warm summer rain. And I thought, you know, I'd rather have champagne. I met a man who had a fortune in the bank, who had retired at age 30, set for life. I met a man and didn't know which stars to think. And then he asked one day if I would spend my life. And I looked up and all that I could think of was the life I had dreamt I would live. And I said to him, what will you give? I'll give you cars and a townhouse in Turtle Bay and a fur and a diamond ring. And we'll be married in Spain on my yacht today and we'll honeymoon in Beijing. And you'll meet stars at the parties I throw at my villas in Nice and Paris in June. And I thought, okay. And I took a breath. And I got my yacht. And the years went by. And I never changed. And I never grew. And I never dreamed. And I woke one day. I looked around. And I thought, my God, I'll never have the moon.
Woo! Yay, Nathan! I love that. Comments are like, oh, so sweet and cutie. I love that song so much. Because I'm always in my car listening to the Broadway channel. So when it comes on, I'm like, da, 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 da. You're the first male I've ever heard sing it.
I know, right?
I love it. You trendsetter. Now, speaking of trends, and I loving that shirt and the plunging neckline.
Oh, thank you.
Because it's gay pride, baby. If we don't give you heavage, something is wrong. We have Now I'm trying to I got to look at some of your other credits on here that we have. Yes, I had to do a costume change. That shirt is cute, but she's hot. She's hot, and it's pride. So I have to give you color. I got to try to adjust this camera. I was trying to adjust it so that I wasn't looking down in it, but it is what it is. All right, so let me see what else we got for you, because I know I want to get some of your other credits that were here. You had a Splintered Soul, Funny Girl at 3D Theatricals, Shooting Star. Oh, let's get your representation because you paid them. Repped by Rand Fraser at Authentic Management. So y'all, the rest of y'all, if y'all didn't tell me who you represented for, don't let them feel slighted. What'd you say, baby? I'm sorry, I was talking.
No, I was just making a dumb joke.
What's new for you? What's next coming up for you?
Well, I was actually casting a show coming up, but I can't talk about it. But now that with coronavirus, I don't know when I'm gonna do it. But hopefully that it happens soon. I really love the piece, so I'm excited to do it. I can't say what it is. But I'm also doing the reading this Friday. So.
Oh, awesome! So we get to see you twice.
You get to see me again.
Yay! That's because we love you. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, Nathan Mohebbi. Have a fan, baby. It's hot. Woo! All right, so I also understand, of course, we have LA in the house. Hello, LA Pride. I'm glad to have you here. And Chicago is into his house. What's up, Chi-Town? And so is my fan, baby. Like I said earlier, I was telling the cast when we were getting ready, I was like, it was getting so warm. I was like, oh my God, is the Rona getting me? Am I getting this? And I was like, no, bitch, it's 90 degrees. It's okay. Stop panicking. Coming up next, my good girlfriend, Miss Alli Miller. See, Alli, I love you. Alli has jumped in and has helped us with a lot of stuff with Celebration Theater. Some of you may have seen our We Are Family video that we put out recently, and Alli was the lead cheerleader on making that happen. So yay, Alli. This is the kind of woman she is. This is her statement for her bio. Black Lives Matter. That is the only conversation anyone needs to hear from me right now. See, girl. I'm, mm. Performing 10 minutes ago with a twist, Miss Alli Miller.
I like that you didn't want to add the other sentence about genitals after that I wrote after the twist. Thank you, Parnell. Thank you so much. Thank you for editing me for always, so that I don't embarrass myself any more than I'm already going to. Take a hypothetical trip with me back in time to where just a girl, any girl, didn't need to be me, but hypothetically is named Alli, and she, was in preschool, and people get married in preschool, and I married we married our best friend Katie and our best friend Josh at a recess, and my teacher was very upset. Her teacher, the person I'm talking about, not me, it's hypothetical. And she was like, you can only marry one person. And I truly said, but I love both of them. Why can't I marry both of them? If I love both of them, I'm going to. And that is who I started out as. So it should be no surprise that fast forward to being 19 years old and waking up face deep in a twat and being like, oh, I didn't realize that was going to happen. Anyways, this is my song. Okay. It's happening. I'm going to play it. 2 seconds ago, I saw you. I looked up when you came on my face. My head started reeling. You gave me the feeling this should be a more familiar taste. 10 minutes ago, I kissed you when you murmured your hey, yo, what's up? I wanted to ring out the bells and take off your shirt and to sing out the news. I have found her, and she's hot as fuck. With the dust of, oh, that's a little bit of me, it's near your eye. Look, she's dancing, but now she's crying. Shush, 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 I'll just go back down between your thighs. It's okay. Twixt the legs of my love, I'm flying over mountain and meadow and glen. And I like it so well that for all I can tell, I may never go back to men. I may never go down on a man again. Oh, but of course I went down on a man again. That's crazy talk. And then another woman, and then another man, and a woman, and a man, and a woman, and a man. And it's one special time, a man and a woman at the same time. Some people are triple threats, some people have triple tongues. I don't know what to tell you, it's a talent. But what I learned that night was we shouldn't box ourselves in. Because I have found them. They are angels. The dust of the stars on their twatting dick. We'll go dancing, no more crying, and they both can devour my face. On the faces of love, I'm sitting over Andy and Carol and Ben. And if you have an issue, remember I'm not you, and deal with your own shit. 'Cause I'm in love with a twat and a dick. Forever and ever. Thank you.
I freaking love you.
Just
I
screamed my
was
poor
like,
neighbor.
I forget when Alli Miller is coming, we need to have an NS, not safe for work sticker.
I mean, they'll learn one day. I'm a great teacher.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love you. And thank you so
Love
much
you.
for being such an amazing ally.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, Alli Miller.
Thank you. Let's raise some money. Woo!
Woohoo! Yeah, let's raise some money. Let's raise some money. That's right. The LGBTQ plus Freedom Fund. That's what we're raising money for tonight. So we're going to keep that going. Uh, uh, I do like this shirt. I don't wear this shirt very often. I hope it's not clashing with my back. Wait, let me make my picture bigger so I can see it better. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, it is what it is. Y'all can see the end of my background there. Ignore this. Ignore this. Focus right here, right in here. All right. Our next performer coming up is another celebration member, Mr. TJ O'Brien, who's one of the sweetest people that it is my pleasure to know. Let me tell you a little bit about TJ. TJ O'Brien is thrilled to be making his performing debut with Celebration Theater, of which he is a proud member. That's right, baby. You may have caught him singing at Tin Top, at Sacred Pools, and numerous stage shows around, on TV in The Coroner, I Speak for the Dead, or heard him as the English dub voice of Mads in Warrior on Netflix. Ooh. TJ is blessed to have some truly wonderful friends and family and happily reside in Studio City with his feline sons, Merlin and Momo. Happy Pride, everyone. Yay, TJ. Um, I forgot what you were singing, TJ. I think the Ballad of Lucy Jordan?
No, that was one of the ones I was maybe subtly considering. I'm actually going with, I was originally going to do something a lot more fun and frivolous, but then I heard Hurting Each Other by the Carpenters, and I love the Carpenters, and it just really, really resonated with me right now. So I hope that everybody else enjoys it and maybe gets something out of it too.
I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, TJ O'Brien.
No one in the world ever had a love as sweet as my love. For nowhere in the world could there be a boy as true as you love. All my love I give gladly to you, all your love you give gladly to me. Tell me why then, why should it be that we go on hurting each other? We go on hurting each other, making each other cry, hurting each other without ever knowing why. Closer than the leaves on the weeping willow, baby, we are. Closer, dear, are we than the symbol letters A and B are. All my life I could love only you, all your life you could love only me. Tell me why then, why should it be that we go on hurting each other? We go on hurting each other, making each other cry, hurting each other without ever knowing why. Can't we stop hurting each other? Gotta stop hurting each other, making each other cry, breaking each other's heart, tearing each other apart. Can't we stop hurting each other? Gotta stop hurting each other, making each other cry, breaking each other's heart, tearing each other apart. Can't we stop? Gotta stop hurting each other.
Yay, TJ. That was awesome.
Thank you.
I like that song.
Yeah,
That is really
Carpenters did some good stuff.
Yeah,
I've already done Rainy Days and Mondays and Goodbye to Love at 10 Tops and Sacred Falls, but this song, very powerful one, I think.
well, you know, Karen Carpenter, I have always loved her voice. She's like one of those people that I grew up to like. You just hear that voice, and it just like, ah, it just gets you.
Yeah.
Now, although I'm looking forward to seeing your glam rock look the next time we do.
Yeah, yeah. The next time we do this, or whether it's in person or on here, finding something very, very different.
I would love it. And see, and I think I wore this striped shirt in honor of your little 70s themed pants that you had. You took that picture.
Oh yeah. Oh god, that was so much fun getting dressed up to do 70s for We Are Family. That was so much fun to be a part
It was
of.
a
Y'all are
lot of
this
fun.
is such a wonderful group of people to be a part of. You've really helped me get through quarantine. I really appreciate it.
Oh, well, that's what we're here for, to be here for one another. Now, do you have anything in the works that you want to, or that you can tell us about, or do you have any
Um,
secret plans that you're
you
working
know, I'm just gonna echo what Nathan already said because I am the producer for Celebrating New Works. How Do We Get Here by Dan Perry? It's gonna go up 5 p.m. on Friday. It's a really great play. Michael Shepard's directing, and definitely tune in to watch. I'm just behind the scenes for that one, but very much happily so.
on? Awesome. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, for Mr. TJ O'Brien. Thank you, TJ. Woo, baby. Okay, see, I gotta get my fan out here again because she hot. Or I turn this fan on up in here. Oh wait, that sucks. I'm better than that. Yes, that's how you open a fan, honey. All right, so we're gonna keep it moving. Again, Celebration Theater is a very diverse company. We got a little bit of somebody, of everybody up in here is being represented. That's what we try to do. So coming up here next is mi primo. He is love the Carpenters. Yay! I'm reading comments over here. Mr. Jaime Lopez, my cousin. He married my cousin, Constance. We'll talk about that in a minute. Jaime is a poet and comedian originally from the Bay Area. He has appeared at the Hollywood Improv, the Comedy Store, La Plaza de Cultura de Artes. I've been trying my Duolingo, so I hope that rolled off my tongue as smoothly as it felt. All right. He is doing a poem did you write this, Jaime?
Yeah.
Oh, see, he's talented. He writes too. Ladies and gentlemen, mi primo, Jaime Lopez.
Hey, can y'all see me all right? Good, good. All right. I hope I'm loud enough. I don't project too well. Here from my LGBTQIUNITY people. And I'll be doing 2 poems today. My first one, I wrote years ago. I was hoping that it would not be relevant to this day, but unfortunately it is. We know what's happening. This one's called We Are Failing. I wrote it for Ferguson, after Ferguson. We are failing. When unarmed men are killed in the streets, when racists wear badges to hide their sheets, when innocents are subjected to unlawful incarceration, when a murderer is set free and given a paid vacation, when the law tells us justice was done, when another family loses a son, when we see what's wrong and we close our eyes, when we choose to be blind and another youth dies, when a life is worth less than a box of cigars, when the most feared gang rides in black and white cars, when our angry voices are met with violence, when we're told to stay home and maintain silence, when all we have to comfort us is sorrow, when we know this will happen somewhere again tomorrow. So that was my first poem, Ferguson. And I'm gonna read my second one. It's more relevant to now, to what's going on right now. It's called We're Not Asking. We're here, always were. You see us now. Trying to put out this fire, but they don't know how. First day of protests, police tried their playbook. Next day they tried again. Didn't work. Now they were shook. Cops killed Brother George by kneeling on his neck. Police all over are a wreck because bad cops may finally be put in check. And we'll never forget Brianna, Ahmad, Terrence, Sandra, Philando, Eric, Trayvon, and on and on and on. They still need justice. And the threat of being murdered for being Black and brown while breathing needs to forever be gone. All the people I march with, family, friends, allies, doing it everywhere, y'all make me proud. Your words and actions are helping to lift the racism and corruption's cloud. See, it was easy to black out a profile, but when we say march with us for justice, folks can't even walk 1 mile. We've got to put our bodies in the streets, or they're gonna keep putting our brown bodies under white sheets. So now what? Cops and National Guards kneeled, marched, and danced side by side with man, woman, and child. Good, because they've haunted our land for hundreds of years. It's our time to run these streets for a while.
Woo! Yeah, Jaime. That was awesome, man. I love it. I love
Thanks,
it. 'Cause
Primo.
yeah. You guys got out there and took part in the protest march.
Yeah,
Yeah. How was that experience?
it was like the most peaceful protest march that I've ever been in. And I knew it was going to be different because these new school, these young protesters are not, like they said, they're not our grandparents. They're not going to, if they get pushed, they push back. If you try and grab one of them, 10 of them come in and grab them right back. So they're not backing down.
Right.
Mhm.
And it gives me, I mean, as much as we talk about the millennials and they get a bad rap, there are a lot of them who are, like it or not, are very vocal about what they feel is going to lead our country and our world into a more progressive light. So,
Yeah.
and there's been a lot of you. You also ran a marathon this year, yes?
Yeah, I ran a marathon. I started running a lot last year, got in a much better shape. Everyone said I lost like 100 pounds, but it wasn't that much. But I ran a bunch of 5Ks, a marathon, half marathon. I just run all the time to stay in shape, and you know, it helps clear my head and it helps me be more creative. So
Because you've been doing that. You know, I cheer you on all the time. Like, all right, go Jaime, go 3 months.
Yeah.
I love it, brother. Well, you know, we always love you here at Celebration, and we're so glad to have you take part in our first ever virtual cabaret. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, now, where can we see you? I know it's going to be a minute, but do you have anything lined up coming up?
Not at this time. Like you said, it's Zoom comedy is kind of a new thing, and it's, you know how it is trying to have an audience and there's no audience there, so you're in front of a camera or, you know, virtual. But they're starting to open the bars and stuff up again, I think this Friday, so maybe something pretty soon.
Well, awesome. Well, be sure to let us know, and you know, we'll do our best to get the word out about you that you're performing.
Definitely.
Support Damone, man. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, Jaime Lopez, mi primo.
Thank you, Primo.
Okay, so y'all see, I did me another costume change. This is my, I don't know if you can see it, my Naked Boy singing robe that I got. Wait, can you see it? Yeah, Naked Boy singing. I was in the closing, guys. That was the very first show that I ever did at Celebration Theater. I was too scared to be naked in front of people when the show first opened, but
I'll do it flat for you.
changed. So coming up next is Jaime's wife and my cousin, mi prima, Constance Jewel Lopez. Let me tell you about my cousin here. Now, she played Sophia in The Color Purple at Celebration Theater. I saw that. She toured with Huey Lewis and the News. If this is it, please let me know. If this ain't love, baby, just say so. I think that's the word. If it's not, it was a long time ago. They'll forgive me. Play Effie White in Dreamgirls. That was the first show we did together at Doma. She was the acting queen.
I love them all.
Tommy at East West Players. On TV, she has appeared in Adam Ruined Everything and The Office. Ladies and gentlemen, you switched it up on me, Constance. I was looking for that dance medley, but we'll talk about that. My cousin, Constance Jewel Lopez.
Whew. Sorry about that. I just want to say that I was going to do a dance medley of Robin S., Crystal Waters, and CeCe Peniston, because I was really feeling it. because I chose my songs prior to all the chaos that's going on. And as I was singing them, they weren't really touching my soul for what's going on today. And so I chose to sing Evil by Stevie Wonder, because I feel like everybody has their own evil. You know, evil can be us getting murdered in the streets. Evil can be drugs. Evil can be PTSD. Evil can be parents who kick their children out for being trans or gay or lesbian. You know, find your evil and don't let it defeat you. But sometimes we just want to know why evil does what it does. So that's what I'm singing. Thank you. Evil, why have you engulfed so many hearts? Evil, evil, why have you destroyed so many minds? Leaving room for darkness where our dreams can hide. Evil, why do you infest our purest thoughts with hatred? Evil, why have you stolen so much love, leaving everyone's emotions lost and wandering free? Why have you taken over God's children's eyes? Evil, evil, before they can really go to see that your way is not the way to make life what it could be. Evil, why do you destroy this doggone world? Evil, hey, evil, why have you broken so many homes? Leaving sweet love all alone and outcast of this world.
Yes. Okay, cousin. Ooh, girl, you all right?
You know, I am not okay.
Yeah.
And it is okay.
And it's
Because
okay.
you know it's okay for us to not be okay. Yeah. These
Yeah.
times are so hard.
Right.
And as long as people keep stepping up, keep on letting their voices be heard, as long as people step up for us, for all of us,
Yeah. Amen.
we will get through this.
Yes, we will.
We are family. Whether
Yes.
people want to believe it or not, we're family.
Yes. Listening. I just watched that clip of Jane Elliott on Red Table Talks with Jada and Mama and Willow. And she's just basically like, listen, we are all descended from the same Black women from 300,000 to 500,000 years ago.
You better say it.
So
That's
when I
right.
call Jaime my cousin, you know, it could be that, you know, familiar, lovingly cousin
Because
thing.
we're all family.
we are all family. There is just but one human race. That's it. And as soon as that's the hopes of this young generation is that, okay, maybe we can really finally get it and
Yes.
just not trip over skin colors. Like really something that is so trivial that really is infinitesimal about how it separates one person from another. You know, we got to knock it out. But honey, I've been on that emotional roller coaster right with you, being pissed off one moment and then elated. And I mean, oh, hey, oh, come on back, girl. Don't leave me yet.
Sorry.
Don't leave me this way. No, I can't survive. Can't stay alive without
right.
your love. Don't leave me this way. Sorry, Thelma, I had to sing it.
We just have to defeat this evil. You know,
Yeah.
we have to let evil know that, you know, we can't do this anymore.
Right, right. This is the time. It stops now.
That's right. It has to stop now for all of us.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you know, the world is going to implode. It's not going to, we can't sustain this level of evil.
Exactly.
You know.
That's why you're my cousin. We was on that same wavelength.
Man, great minds, boo, great minds.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all show your love to my cousins, Constance and Jaime Lopez. I love
Thank
you all
you.
so much. Michael sends his love too. Yay. Okay. Woo. Yes, that got us a little emotional there. I love it. Sometimes you got to just go there, people. You can't be all smiles and sunshine all the time. All right, let me see. Kid, I'm trying to find your information here, so I got you up on here again. Because I had it there, and then Constance took me there, and I got all emotional.
You know what? It was necessary. We had to go there. It's important.
Yeah. Hey, Kid. Okay, Kid, I'm going to read your bio, girl.
Okay, girl.
Kit is a queer actor and filmmaker who lives for making people happy and singing "Way Too Lovely." She was second runner-up in LA's Next Great Stage Star 2018 and co-founded a film production company with her twin sister, the Wild Productions LLC, that strives to tell diverse and inclusive stories. Hashtag Black Lives Matter. Ladies and gentlemen, Kit Mehring.
All right. Awesome. So, essentially, kind of to reflect on what Constance said, that, you know, the world is in a lot of pain right now, and we're hurting, and, you know, we something that I think is important is that we have people that we can rely on, you know, people that we can like talk to and go to for support. But I understand that with queer people, sometimes we don't always have that support system. So what I've done essentially is I have created a song for my queer brothers and sisters and non-binary and trans and all my beautiful siblings. I've created a song that I'm gonna sing for you that's essentially things that a mom would say in a 24-hour period, condensed down into a 2-minute version. So guess what? If you don't have a mom that is as supportive and lovely, I will be your mom, and you just watch this, okay? Anytime you're feeling down, we got this, okay? Here we go. The words are here because it is fast, and you might want to follow along. Get up now, get up now, get up out of bed. Wash your face, brush your teeth, your sleepy head. Get up now, hear the clothes, hear the words I said. Get up now, get up and make your bed. Are you hot? Are you cold? Are you wearing that? Where's your books and your lunch and your homework at? Grab your coat and your gloves and your scarf and hat. Don't forget, you gotta feed the cat. Eat your breakfast, the experts tell us. It's the most important meal of all. Take your vitamins so you will grow up one day to be big and tall. Don't forget the orthodontist will be saving you at 32 days. Don't forget your piano lesson is this afternoon, so you must play, don't shovel. Choose slowly, but hurry, the bus is here. Be careful, come back here. Did you wash behind your ears? Play outside, don't play rough. Would you just play fair? Be polite, make a friend. Don't forget to share. Work it out, wait your turn. Never take a dare. Get along to make me come down there. Clean your room, fold your clothes, put your stuff away. Make your bed, do it now. We don't have all day. We were born in a barn. Would you like some hay? Can you even hear a word I say? Answer the phone. Get off the phone. Don't sit so close. Turn it down. No texting at the table. No more computer time tonight. Your iPod's my iPod. If you don't listen up. Where you going with and whom and what time do you think you're getting home? Saying thank you, please excuse me, makes you welcome anywhere you roam. You'll appreciate my wisdom someday when you're older and can't wait till you have a couple little children of your own. You'll thank me for the counsel I gave you so willingly, but right now I thank you not to roll your eyes at me. Close your mouth when you chew, would appreciate. Take a bite, maybe two of the stuff you hate. Use your fork, do not burp, or I'll set you straight. Eat the food I put upon your plate. Get an A, get in the door, do me smart with me. Get a crit, get a zero, count 2, 3. Get a job, get a life, get a PhD, get a dose of I don't care who started it. You're grounded until you're 36. Get your story straight and tell the truth for once, for heaven's sake. And if all your friends jumped off a cliff, would you jump too? So if I've said it once, I've said it at least 1,000 times before, that you're too old to act this way. It must be your father's DNA. Look at me while I am talking. Stand up straighter when you walk a place. For everything and everything must be in place. Stop crying or I'll give you something real to cry about. Brush your teeth, wash your face, put your PJs on, get in bed, get a hug, say a prayer with mom. Don't forget, I love you. And tomorrow we will do this all again because I'm on me. You don't need the reason why. Because. I said so, I said so, I said so, I said so, I said so. I'm the mom, the mom, the mom, the mom. Ta-da!
I love it. I love it. Okay, I have to give y'all the go-go board because it's Pride. I love that. That is too cute. Now, is that an original thing that you wrote?
It's not. Of course it's not. I'm not that clever. I wish I was. It was written by Anita Renfro.
Love it. That is so funny. And it's a tongue twister.
It is. I did lose my place a few times, but you know what? We got back. The air conditioner's off. It's 100 degrees. We'll feint
Right.
after. We'll hold it together.
Well, the comments I'm seeing is loved it, loved it, loved it. Sometimes you need a little moment of levity to bring us back.
Yeah. And I was going to say, I could, say a lot of things or promote myself or anything, but I just like to take this time to say that our country is rooted in racism and slavery, and white people, get your shovel and start digging. That's all I got to say.
Now, tell me a little bit about I know you just said this, but I want to hear a little bit about your relationship with you and your twin sister, because we got to promote girl power too.
Hey, thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, so my sister and I have been kind of making videos, films, and things for a while. She's a filmmaker, writer, director. She's my identical twin. And so we were always just making music videos and things, for friends. And we thought, why can't we put a name on this? And so we did, and we started, and we're up and running. It's so funny. We officially got a bank account about a week before everything shut down. But we've been lucky. You can follow us online at thewild.productions. It's easy. There's no .com. And yeah, we also have a Patreon where we're essentially teaching filmmakers how to make commercials and product shoots quarantined in their houses, because that's what we've been doing. So
awesome. Where there's a will, there's a way, baby. Well, thank you so much. I'm so glad you joined us. It's so nice to meet you. Don't be a stranger.
I definitely won't. Thank you.
All right, good married, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Yes, baby. Like I said, I had to give y'all a little male pulchritude out here because it is Pride. And, since we don't get to see the float this year, and I've been trying to push them up, 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 push them up. Okay, I'm done. I promise. Please don't tell my mother. All right, now, coming up next is our literary director, Mr. Nathan Frizzell. I'm going to talk about him a little bit more after he does his piece. Ladies and gentlemen, come on, Nathan, show him what you got.
I got an opportunity to stand in to Ethel Merman in Irving Berlin's new musical Call Me Madam. I was 20, I looked 40, I got the job. So I'm standing by for Ethel Merman. Ethel Merman is never off, so I'm never on. For Ethel Merman, are you kidding me, please? Word is out on Broadway that Julie Stein and Richard Rodgers are co-producing a revival of Rodgers and Hart's brilliant musical Pal Joey. And it's opening cold at the Broadhurst Theater in New York City. No out-of-town tryout. So I get an idea. I look around, I get an audition for the role of Melba. It's a great part. I read for it and I got it. Then I remember, wait a minute, I can't do this. I got a contract for Leland Hayward standing by for Ethel Merman. Hold on, wait a minute. I got it. Mr. Hayward, I got a part in Pal Joey. Yeah, it opens cold in New York at the Broadhurst Theater. There's no out-of-town tryout. So Mr. Hayward, if Ethel Merman is off at the Imperial Theater, and that'll be the day, right, in Call Me Madam, then I'd have to be on at the Imperial Theater. But if Ethel Merman is on in Call Me Madam at the Imperial Theater, then I could be on in Pal Joey at the Broadhurst Theater. Yes? He said yes. Mr. Stein, as you know, I got a contract standing by for Ethel Merman in Call Me Madam, but Mr. Stein, if Ethel Merman is off at the Imperial Theater, and that'll be the day, right, in Call Me Madam, then I'd have to be on at the Imperial Theater. But if Ethel Merman is on in Call Me Madam at the Imperial Theater, then I could be on in Pal Joey at the Broadhurst Theater, right? Right. He said yes. Okay, so here we go. First run through a Pal Joey in New York. We need a week in New Haven. Shit. Okay, wait a minute. Oh my God. Okay, I think I can make this work. You see, I don't sing in Pal Joey until the second act. So I figure if I check with Ethel Merman at half hour, 7:30 at the Imperial Theater in New York, I could drive to New Haven at the Schubert Theater and get there by 10 o'clock. So here's the deal. 7:30, Imperial Theater, New York. Check with Merman. I'm okay, Elaine. I'm out of there. And at the Schubert Theater in New Haven at 9:45, give or take, on stage a few minutes after 10, singing Zip. It's perfect. Perfect. The blizzard of 52. At its peak, opening night of Pal Joey in New Haven. But I'm not in New Haven. I'm in New York, checking in on Ethel Merman. Miss Merman, on account of the blizzard, I can't drive to New Haven, and I have to take the train to New Haven. So, Miss Merman, would it be okay if the train pulls out at 7, so can I check with you a little early? Oh, Elaine, for Christ's sake, will you go to New Haven and sing the fucking song? All right, the train pulls out at 8 p.m. I order a double brandy and start the first decade of my rosary. That train finally pulls into the station at 10 minutes after 10. So I'm done. I'm supposed to be on stage singing Zip at 10:15. And the line for the cab stand, are you kidding me? I see a private car pulling out. A mother, a father, and 4 children in the back. What are your names? The Giordanos. It figures. The Schubert Theater. I'm out of the car and through the stage door. I run backstage, stage left where I was supposed to make my entrance just in time to hear my cue to enter. My understudy is standing there, ready to go on. In my costume! I kick off my clothes and throw on my coat and say to my understudy with quiet desperation, "Give me your shoes!" "You give me your shoes." And I make my entrance. Schubert Theater, New Haven, New Hartford Railroad, 12:05 p.m. non-stop train to New York City. Day 2, Tuesday, half hour, 7:30, check with Merman. Drive to New Haven, it stopped snowing. Arrive at the Schubert Theater, 10 o'clock, 10:15, zip, 8 Giordanos in the third row. You're welcome. Merritt Parkway, New York. Day 3, Wednesday, matinee day. Imperial Theater, half hour, 2 o'clock. First show, check with Merman. Merritt Parkway, New Haven, Schubert Theater, zip. Schubert Theater, New Haven, Merritt Parkway, New York. Second show, half hour, 7:30, check in with Merman. I'm okay, Elaine! Merritt Parkway, New Haven, Schubert Theater. Schubert Theater, New Haven, Merritt Parkway, New York. Day 4 and 5, Thursday and Friday, cool by comparison. Day 6, another matinee day. Merman, Merritt, New Haven, Schubert. Schubert, New Haven, Merritt, New York. Merman, Merritt, New Haven, Schubert. Schubert, New Haven, Merritt, New York. And you wonder why I drank.
I always love that. The Schubert Theater, Elaine Stritch.
Elaine Stritch, it doesn't get much better than that, right?
Ow!
Parnell, are you naked? Maybe. You naughty, naughty.
It's all about illusion. Well, I'm not completely naked because it's Go-Go Boy, so you got to have the sexy underwear on.
Okay. Okay. She's feeling her oats.
Yes, well, I'm feeling what the oats that I've been eating, so that's why I think it's gonna go waste.
I love
I
it.
love that so much, and I got to give you your rah-rahs for putting all this together. You was you and Tom and Chris and who else was on?
Well, it's a little bit of everybody. It's really Tom and I are co-associate artistic directors, and Shep is our artistic director, Makish is executive director. But really, it takes everybody. So this whole week of celebrating Pride has been a real group effort.
Yeah, it has. We are family.
We are family, and it's with everything that's going on right now. There's still a place for celebration, but celebration also means looking ahead, and it means fighting. It means celebrating our past and looking ahead. And I think that's what Pride has always been about, and maybe more so this year than it has been in decades.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, my friend with the blonde hair, Nathan Frizzell.
Thank you, Parnell.
Thank you, baby. All right, coming up next is my good friend and our assistant casting director, Miss Brittney S. Wheeler. Hi, Brittney.
Hey, girl.
Let me brag on you just a little bit, all right? We giving colors with beads.
Yes.
Okay, let me tell you. So Brittney S. Wheeler is also an Ovation Award winner and two-time nominee, born and bred in LA, a classically trained singer, seasoned actor, and budding director. Brittney has been fortunate enough to perform in the Orange, Ventura, and LA counties. Yes. Proud member of AEA. Say that 3 times quickly. In theater arts from Concordia University, Irvine, and will be finishing her MA at CSUN in spring of 2021. Yes. Endless amounts of love, appreciation, and thanks to her parents. And you're going to be blessing us with I Know Where I've Been from Hairspray.
I'm going to try.
Sing it, child. Miss Brittney S. Wheeler.
There's a light in the darkness, though the night is black as my skin. There's a light burning bright, showing me the way. But I know where I've been. There's a cry in the distance. It's a voice that comes from deep within. There's a cry asking why. I pray the answer's up ahead. 'Cause I know where I've been. There's a road we've been traveling, lost so many on the way, but the riches will be plenty. Worth the price we had to pay. There's a dream in the future. There's a struggle we have yet to win. And there's pride in my heart, 'cause I know where I'm going, and I know where I've been. There's a road we must travel must make, and the riches will be plenty, worth the risk and the chances that we take. Is a dream in the future. There's a struggle we have yet to win, and there's pride in my heart to lift us till tomorrow. 'Cause just to sit still would be a sin. 'Cause Lord knows I know where I'll give thanks to my God, 'cause I know where I'll
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Now, hold on. Okay, this is my revealing one of my last lessons. Okay, hold on. Okay. Now,
Oh my Lord.
I'm not all dolled up
Ooh, child.
and everything, but sometimes it's not about being the prettiest girl at the ball.
That's
It's
right.
about showing up.
My Lord.
Because while we celebrate Pride, we got to show love to Miss Marsha P. Mason, honey, who was not the prettiest doll in the bed, but she was a fierce bitch. She got out there and represented in fighting so that we can have these Pride events and celebrate, and I can wear this wedding ring with my husband.
That's right.
So understand that I'm not putting this dress on to make fun or belittle anyone. I put this on to represent those people who make up our community and who are on the front lines. That's what this dress is about. And on the small vision, I'm looking kind of cute. I know I'm like a
look cute. I ain't gonna lie. That red, child. Okay, you got the cleavage.
The cleavage is going, yes. You do it just right, and it's just like, yes. I know. Y'all leave me alone with my fan.
Get out of my face.
I'm not gonna keep this on too long because this shit is hot. So I bless you to all my female identified people who do this with the wigs and the gowns and everything, because she's a lot of work.
It's hot.
And now I still have, I don't know if I'll ever get a chance to play. Why did I forget her name? Miss Lola and Kinky Boots. What? That might happen because I'm getting a little long in the tooth to be doing Kinky Boots now. But it's still one can dream, can't one? That's what I say, baby.
You said it,
Thank
child.
you, Miss Brittney. You, as always, were wonderful, and I love you so
Thanks,
very
darling.
much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all. Coming up is a young friend of mine who is a very talented young man. Let me get your bio together here, and I'm gonna get you on here so I can get up out this dress. It was cuter when I didn't have no clothes on because it's cool. David Tran is a graduate of Orange County School of the Arts Drama Conservatory. Stage highlights include Martin Sherman's Bent, Terrence McNally's Corpus Christi. He's also worked on various theatrical projects for CBS, CW, MTV, and wait, let me make my picture bigger so I can see. Oh, girl, yeah, honey, that's. I'm looking more rock and roll than beautiful drag queen, but it's all right. I'm here, and I'm here. All right. When he's not at home watching reruns of Golden Girls with his dog, he is out in the field. Move the phone out the way, Parnell. You know better than that. Flexing his other creative muscle in the fashion industry as a visual merchandiser and stylist, or helping with events at Celebration Theater. And we so appreciate you, David. You just don't know. He is performing a monologue of sorts. Oh, wait, that's too much. I was about to free the nipple. Ladies and gentlemen, David Tran. David, where you at, girl? Yeah, unmute and turn on your camera.
Clearly, I failed. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Well, happy Pride. I didn't prepare anything. I actually just came on to show you all, this outfit that I'm wearing right now, and then have you guys look at me for the next 5 minutes. No, I'm just kidding. I actually went through a lot of different options, going through like old bins of monologues and scenes and thinking, what can I do? I want to show people that I can act and stuff. And then I thought, okay, a lot of things that I thought would be appropriate for Pride Week, and considering everything that's happened, where it got a little too angsty, and I just, my whole thing about performing is I just want to make people laugh, and so I didn't want to do any of those dramatic monologues. So I thought I could do some comedy bits. Maybe even do some impressions of Moira Rose from Schitt's Creek. I actually have been working on that for a while, but just like a baby, I thought it would be best appropriate if I gave that a bit more time and dedication. So I won't do that tonight, but definitely look out for that in the future. And then I thought, okay, well, what if my whole bit was me telling you guys all the things I could do, but not actually going through doing any of them, like really, and just like filling up this next 5 minutes, or now 4 minutes, with just words, like butter or hopscotch and things and such. But then I thought, well, no, Dave, it's an open mic. Like, if I can do something, and I know I will do something, just stop yelling at me. And so I thought maybe I can just do some comedic bits, that, because everybody's like, David, you're so funny, you should do stand-up. And I'm like, yeah, no, I know I'm funny, but stand-up is like a completely different thing. It's like a skill set that I just don't have yet, and it scares me, which is why I'm sitting and not standing. But I thought, okay, everybody's got to start somewhere. So if I ever like do well with comedy and I get into it and I have a special like Ali Wong, Margaret Cho, I kind of fantasize about what my stand-up special on Netflix probably would be, which is David Tran, Am I Right, Ladies? And it would just be a night full of cliche one-liners, just to rile up female empowerment, because as we know, everything that's happening, I'm still dumbfounded why we don't have more female leaders in the world. So props to all the ladies out there trying to make shit happen. But it would just be like, it wouldn't even have to make sense. It would just be ways to just get women to say yes and just make them feel like they're being heard, that we hear them and that their voices matter. So I could just literally just go out on stage and be like, men, am I right, ladies? Okay. You want me to put my face where? Not until you learn how to put the toilet seat down. Am I right, ladies? And it would just be like just silly things like that, where I actually eventually go out into the audience and say, hey, ladies, am I right? And I just want to say that I am a Leo, and we constantly need to be right. If you don't have any friends who are Leos, you won't understand this joke. And if you don't have any friends who are Leos, we're actually really fun. So get to know me. Okay, I have to cross that joke off the list too. So that got done. I'm just kidding. I'm not even following the cards anymore. But I will say this, I'm a pretty mild Leo growing up in an Asian household. We are a little bit more conservative with how we deal with things, when we deal with things, because we typically don't like to deal with things. We like to sweep things under the rug, or, with using the feather duster. And, everything that's happening lately has brought up a lot of emotions, because with the whole COVID thing, and then definitely with all the racial divide that's happening in the world, and definitely in our country, it's brought up a lot of self-reflecting in terms of all these stereotypes about Asians, and how much it hurts me that I don't live up to any of them. Like, I don't know how to play any musical instruments. I wish I did. I can't fucking kung fu my way out of any sticky situation. God, I wish I knew how to do that right now, and fucking knock some KKK motherfuckers down. That would be great. maybe I should do that now that I'm completely jobless. I can go and learn Kung Fu. But you know, I wish I could be a better Asian sometimes. And I will say that there is a stereotype about Asians that I just want to just put a kibosh on. And that's, I actually have a pretty huge cocky attitude about driving safely on the road. Like I'm actually a pretty good driver. I can be sometimes like reckless, but I'm safe about it. So that's something that I think people just need to learn. It's like, not all Asians are bad drivers. It's just so many of you are just in the way, and I'm just trying to, you know, get to my destination, as we all are. And I just want to say that I love all the craziness that's happening, because it's really put all of these ideas and opinions and prejudices and stereotypes about, you know, so many people of color on the forefront. I mean, it should have been there to begin with, but now it's like really in our faces, and it's making all of us deal with this in a way that it should have been dealt with a long time ago. But you know what? Here we are. Let's deal with it now. Fuck the Karens of the world. I will say this. Motherfucking white people, not white people. I have white friends who I love and I just hold dear in my heart. It's the WYPIPO motherfuckers. I can't even make a sandwich anymore, because the other day I was making it and I actually had to hesitate and think to myself, do I want mayonnaise on this sandwich? They're fucking shit up, mundane shit up for me. And I did not put mayonnaise on that. So there's that. Some final thoughts for you, because I don't know if my 5 minutes are running up, Parnell. But I just want to say we can all use some more laughter in our lives, and I hope that I was able to bring some of that with you tonight. I know we are all watching with a heavy heart, and to all my Black friends, and I just want you guys to know that Asians for Black Lives Matter. We stand with you. Even if some of our older conservative families might say otherwise. I don't think my mom or my family is watching, so I can say that. But have a wonderful Pride celebration. We need Pride all year round, really, but thank you, celebration, and have a fucking amazing night, and cheers, everybody. Bye.
David, Chad, don't you go nowhere. Come back on here, Chad. You can't drop all them F-bombs and then run off.
I didn't mean to drop all those F-bombs. I swear. I threw away the cue cards. There were no F-bombs on my cue cards.
See, that what happens, but the cast is all saying, love to David, you're so fun. You know, sometimes you just got to drop a few F-bombs to get your point across, so I ain't mad at you.
Well, like Constance says, you know, right now it's okay to feel all those things.
Yes.
So that's what we're feeling.
Yes, and plus you're giving us all this sparkles and glitz and glam and ow. Yes, I love it.
Right. I had to. I can't go out. I mean, like we're like, you know, quarantined. I can't wear these outfits, you know, outside. I mean, I could wear it to a march, but it'd be really hot.
You got to do it. Well, thank you, David Tran.
Bye, everyone. Heart you mean it.
All right. And our highlight of the evening, we are so excited to have them here. Miss Barbecue is a drag performance artist, host, storyteller, panelist, activist, actor, producer, curator, writer, singer. There's a lot of slashes there. Be doing the work. They have been in the entertainment industry for over 2 decades and identifies as a trans film non-binary, bringing more visibility through theater, film, television, and other mediums. They are a company member of Sacred Fools Theater and have worked with theater companies such as Noise Within, almost choked, Bespoke Plays, Courage Theater, Sorority at the Lyric Hyperion, and the Vagrancy Theater Company. They just recently joined Drag Queen Storyline and the Trans Chorus of Los Angeles, and the newest board member of Gender Justice LA, and on the advisory board of Non-Binary Union Los Angeles. Nebula? Baby, could you do more things? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage doing a speaking word piece called What Am I Doing? Miss Barbie Q.
Yes. Oh, goodness. Thank you so much for that introduction. And thank you so much, Celebration Theater, for asking me to come present something. Things went horribly awry at the virtual parade a couple of weeks ago, and I was kept on hold for 3 hours to do my speech, and they reached out to me, and I thought that was just so amazing, to want to rectify a wrong, and that that really feels like that's what we're trying to do with this, with the marching and the protest and everything like that, is we're trying to rectify a wrong so that we can heal and move forward. And I think that's what all of us are really hoping to do, and letting our anger invigorate us. As a Black trans person, Black trans non-binary person, my hope is that the COVID and the protest and the 50 years of Pride make a combination that we finally freaking come together. You know, there's enough things in place now that if you don't identify with one thing, you can identify with another. 50 years of Stonewall. Remember, there was two trans women who started Stonewall, and Stonewall was a riot. And I just finally came out trans femme non-binary like 4 years ago, after that long list of all the stuff I've been doing. And I did this piece for Trans Vagina Diaries, where we had trans men, trans women, non-binary people tell our stories, like the vagina monologues. And this is a piece that I wrote, and it just rings true. It's called What Am I Doing? When it comes to being in the in-between, it makes me wonder, why do I do it? Why do I continue to be different when all I can do is just take hormones and get boobs and get my lips done and have some ribs taken out and conform to what everybody in society thinks I should be? Why do I do it? I ask myself that over and over because it makes me wonder, what am I doing? Every time I sit down to write, I realize how much anger I have towards the straight community, the Black community, and the queer community. Every time I have to sit down and reevaluate who I am and what I'm doing here on this planet, I get angry. Because no one else has to do that. Or do they? Do they have to question every time they put on something what message it says? Do they have to wonder if they shave or not that day, will it make a difference in how they're treated? Do they have to wonder the tone of their voice or the color of their skin or whether I have makeup on or not will determine if I'm attacked that day? I really have to sit down and calm down every time I think about what to write about being non-binary, because I love being non-binary. I love the freedom that I finally have to finally be who I am and to wear what I want and be who I am. But it does not come without a cost. And that cost is having to re-examine and adjust and explain and sometimes even defend who I am by merely existing. What am I doing? Even when it comes to dating and friendships, I realize because I'm non-binary, most people don't even know how to approach me. When it comes down to romantic endeavors, they tend to stick to their own. Binary people stick with binary people. It just seems like a non-binary person throws a wrench in that mix. And of course, it sounds great in theory to invite me, but I realized, and it's through people's actions, that me being non-binary means I'm just a big other. What am I doing? Being an example is fucking exhausting. Being the first one, first Black one, first trans one, first non-binary one, first gender non-conformist to step into spaces, queer or straight, and to constantly have to be on point has taken its toll at times. I even find myself wondering, what if I had been born binary? Would I still have these issues? Would I always be searching for something to define me, to complete me? What am I doing? Another trans woman takes her life. I sit here at times and wonder, what makes me so different? What makes them want to leave this world and makes me want to stay? What am I doing? I keep myself busy so I don't have to think about how alone I am. I keep myself busy so I don't have to feel the anger and the pain that no one talks about because we're not allowed to. What am I doing? Another trans person is killed, but their death, like many others, makes me take a look, slow down, and appreciate the people in my life. Appreciate what I have. Appreciate me for the first time. What am I doing? I am love. I am light. I am joy. I am strength. I am laughter. I am sexy. I am lovely. I am delicious. What am I doing? I am living. I am trans. I am femme. I am non-binary. I am MJ. I'm Miss Barbecue, honey. I am me. Thank you.
Woo! Yay, Miss Barbecue. Thank you so much. We are so glad to have you. Can I have all of our participants come on? The comments here, everybody's like, "Oh, I love you living." Preach.
I know. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
So glad to have you here. I think
who's in the dark right there?
Come out, wherever you are.
You're all so talented too. I was just honored to follow all of you. Thank you so much. You are love and you are light. Know that you are. In all this darkness going on, you are light. Our art is our protest.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so very much for joining us here at Celebration's very first. Wait, that's the wrong fan. That's the wrong side. Take two. There we go. I got to get it right. I got the show.
Parnell.
I had to sit down. I was standing up that whole time and my back was starting to hurt. I'm 54.
I'm right behind you. I'm gonna be 50 next year. Don't trip. Do some yoga.
Well, I'm still a fetus, so
yes, I'm trying to. I got to pan through here because I'm on my tablet, so I can't get all of us in one shot. So that's what I need to start a fundraiser for us for Parnell to get the new laptop.
Yes,
or get my OnlyFans page going so I can make my money. And then
that seems to be in the trend right now.
Oh, Jesus!
Listen, the children are making coins on OnlyFans.
You need Jesus.
I see.
I'm gonna call.
I'll take it. Okay, so I got.
Jaime said, "What does his cousin have to do with this?"
So I can only get like about 4 of y'all in each little view on my little laptop here to say thank you and I love you. And,
I took a picture.
Well, if everybody smiles at the same time, I want to do a screenshot. So I'm going to count to 3. Everybody smile. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yes.
That's awesome. Somebody who has a laptop can document that and it'll be like put up on social media and stuff and tag everybody. That'll be awesome.
Parnell, thank you for being such an amazing host. That was terrific.
Yes, thank you, Parnell. Holding it down.
Thank you. And Nathan Mohebbi, you've been around, so you're always welcome. Kit, welcome, honey. You're always welcome.
Yes.
You're welcome to show up at Celebration at any time. The door is open. And everybody out there watching, thank you again for joining us at Celebration Theater's virtual celebration. What are we doing? Celebrating Pride. I got the panel right there. Black Lives Matter.
Happy Pride. 50 more years.
Thanks for watching.
Watching.
Yes, honey.